and welcome. My name is Fatima. My Instagram channel is Fatima Design. So is my YouTube channel and my TikTok. And today I'm introducing myself and what we'll do on my channel. A few disclaimers first. You might hear background noises. There's a train track that runs behind my house, so you might hear the train. My next door neighbour is moving house, so you might hear loud trucks and other vehicles. You might hear my 6-year-old Maine Coon cat. She usually calls and scratches at the door if she wants something because I'm in my craft room. And I apologise for the wrinkly plastic on the things I'm about to show you. So I have an Instagram and a YouTube and TikTok channel. So today I'm doing a 1-hour whip and chat get to know me, and also I will be demonstrating one of the crafts that I like to do, because one of my followers has asked me how do I do this, or one of my arts, which is called scratch art. So I'll just introduce what got me into Instagram. This is a licensed emoji diamond crystal. I'll just put the light on so you can see. So I like working with crystals because it produces this beautiful shine to the finished product. Now this one the kit came with all these crystals, and it wasn't very expensive. This was from a local craft shop. This craft shop is closed at the moment. I'm quite sad because of the lockdown. And this kit comes with all the crystals, and there's some left over. And a beginner can do this kind of kit, this diamond art kit. So it comes with, it's a poured glue adhesive. It's 16 by 16, it's a square canvas. And also have, this one's not completed yet. I wanted to show you so you can see the difference. So this one is you can see the poured glue there. Can you see the shininess? That's what poured glue is. You'll have to excuse that round circle because the kit came with a round circle tray, and it left an imprint on there. But once you complete the picture, it doesn't actually show. So this came with the crystals like this one. But as you can see, I've been using my leftover diamond drills, and I have made this checkerboard because here you can see it is one colour. But what I have done, I've experimented, and in England we have these designs of fabrics called what is it called now? I've forgotten. It's like that's it, gingham. You might have heard of it, gingham, Gingham. And in summer they make these dresses in this kind of pattern, gingham. So one's a lighter stripe and then there's a darker stripe. But usually it's white and pink or white and blue. What I've done is just used up my leftover drills from other projects and mix and match the colours just to make it look a bit different. And then use the crystals from this onto something else. So you just stick it so it's, so if you see, that's the right side of the plastic because it comes off. But if you put on the wrong side, it just sticks, and then it's really hard to take off, so you have to be careful. And the kits all come with this instruction sheet. So this is the instruction sheet, but as you can see, I've been experimenting and just using some spare drills and using tacky glue, which is like a PVA glue. And I just experimented with the leftover drills on this piece of paper to see if it would adhere to the paper, because I thought I might make a card out of it, because I thought there was no point wasting the picture. I thought I could use it for card making, so I started it just to experiment, because that's how you learn to do different things. You have to experiment to get an idea. And going to experiment, originally I started diamond painting. My actual cat picture is up on my Instagram. So this, you can see the cat there. That was the picture of my cat, and as you can see on there, a lot of the background is that dark colour 154 and some other dark colours on there, and I lost interest. I completed the cat first because I like to complete the focus of the picture first, and it had all these colours, you can see all these colours. So it has the number, the DMC, the quantities. So 152 was there, 154, and obviously 310. Then it has all these other numbers up, and all these symbols were confetti in the cat, which I didn't mind doing, but it got quite complicated because the background of the cat painting was very boring for me, because I don't like doing one colour pictures. And the adhesive was double-sided adhesive, and because of that I was very disappointed. So this is scratch art, and as you can see, once you complete scratch art, you can see that beautiful gloss in the finish when you reveal the outer coating. And this was a rainbow one kit that I completed, and I wanted to post this to one of my Instagram followers, but because the lockdown has closed all the local post offices, it's very difficult to get to the main post office. It's like nearly an hour's drive away, so to ship it to America as well, so I've had to leave it for now. And I'm going to send it in the new year. Well, this is the new year, but I mean later on in the year, what I might do is do a little like package of other things and then send it. But yes, I've met some friends on Instagram, some really nice friends, and we talk and get to know each other. So for those of people who you know who you are, like for your birthdays, I'll be sending you one of my special arts as a little gift, just to share things. So that's one that I did. This was another one that I did as well, as tulips. Tulips are quite, I'll put it like that so you can see. Tulips are quite well known in Holland and the Netherlands. And this company that makes these scratch arts is a Holland-based company, and they sell in Germany. If I put it like that, you can see. But what I want to do is show you the shine and what I have actually done to it. I've added the diamond dot drills, the resin beads that I had left over from kits. Can you see? There. And you have to be careful because I've actually put fingerprints on this, but I can actually just rub it off with a soft dry microfiber. But can you see the shine in that picture there? That is where you have to do it gently, because if you scratch too hard on the surface, it actually damages the paper underneath. And what you can do if you do that, you can actually just put gemstones over it or diamond beads. But what the effect that I was trying to achieve on this was just to give it a bit of dimension. For me personally, I don't like doing things as they are. I'm a person that likes to add a special little touch to everything, and I want to explain that when I do my whip here. So those are my rainbow. I'll just put that there so you can see. And this is the one that I'll be completing. So at the moment it just looks black and white. Let's bring it a bit forward so you can see the pictures. So there's two tiny baby rabbits there. There's like I forgot what these flowers are called. There's a name for them, but I'm not very good with flower names. And there's the rabbit with his eyes, his beautiful little ears. So I've put it onto a clipboard. This way, by placing on the clipboard, you're handling it as, and I put this little paper here at the top to stop the clipboard here from damaging the picture, because otherwise it leaves like a mark underneath. So there's that flower again. There's the other little rabbit's ears. And talking of rabbits, when I was younger, I had to babysit some rabbits for my uncle. And what happened with the rabbits, it's a funny story. So with the rabbits, I didn't know this at the time, but they like to chew wires. So they chewed through a lot of wires in my house. So yeah, if you do have rabbits and you let them loose in your house, just make sure they don't chew any wires, because you have to be careful in case they chew through or bite a wire that is a live wire. You don't want them to get electrocuted or anything. But yeah, they chewed through these wires that were attached to speakers and stuff, so we had to replace all those. And also with rabbits, they require a lot of space to run around. So if you're going to have a rabbit, you need an outdoor space for them as well, so they can, a safe environment for them to run about in to get fresh air. You can't keep them locked up inside all the time. It's not thingy. It's not good for them. So yeah, this is a rabbit. And I'm going to show you what colour it's going to be, because I have purchased these in different colours. So I'm just going to lay that back down there for you to see. I'm going to sit down now and show you how I'm going to reveal the picture. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to show you another little scratch art that I have started, but not completed yet. So these are just little fun scratch arts that I got. These are from a little kit, and this one was like it's like a Disney kind of house inspired, like a Jasmine princess house inspired, but I've not completed it yet. I just started it but didn't finish it. So I'll just move that out of the way. I'll just show you something else as well. So I've purchased these as well, so I don't know if you can see that. I did have some other canvases on my Instagram, and on there what I am going to do is colour these letters in with marker pens, special marker pens that you can draw on canvases. And then what I'm going to do is add some gemstones. But what I loved about these canvases, this is a brand called Deco Time. I'm not advertising it, I'm just showing you the canvas. But this one is from that local art store, and it's a mounted canvas, and it has all these designs. I'll just show you on the back. That's this design. Then there's this flower. Then there's this mandala design, which I also have. And then I bought, obviously I'm going to buy the lion. And then there's this cute giraffe. And there's an owl. And what the fact that I liked about this is because it has, look, it's already pre-glittered. Because I did buy glitter to attach onto the other canvases that I had previously. But these are already in black, pure black glitter. So you don't have to worry about all the glitter flying around your room, because it's already there. So just to show you a different one that I purchased before, from the same company. And this is I think it's a wolf, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, because it doesn't say wolf on it. But yeah, I like these designs because look, the intricateness of them. You can colour them in as you like. It has roses and these other flowers which I like. And on the back there it's already got mounted. So you don't have to do much with these. You just colour them in as you want. And then you just can hang them straight onto your wall. This is another design that I have. Fox. I like this because of the eyes, the way the eyes just stare at you. It's that look that my 6-year-old Maine Coon gives me. Please, can I have my treats? That's what the look she gives me, or she has that look. Oh, what are you doing? But yes, that's a cute cat. I'll show you one that I started, which I haven't completed yet. There's nothing wrong with starting a project, because you can have in between projects. There's nothing wrong with having what you call work in progress. So this is the butterfly that I started, and this is one that has glitter. I don't know if you can see very well on there, but I think you can. It's already pre-glittered, which is great because you just colour over the glitter. And these are affordable canvases, but unfortunately this shop doesn't sell online. That's the only problem. They only sell in store in Germany. I think in Austria they sell it. Österreich, the word is Österreich in German, which means Austria, and they sell in the Netherlands. They also sell in France. That was the train that's just gone past. Apologise for that. Yeah, so they just sell in the local stores in these European countries. So I'm sorry for my American friends and that, and my British friends who can't purchase it because they don't have an online store. And again with this, you can just see, look, where is the colours there on the back, but it's not gone through. It's quite a good quality thick canvas. And then I have another design which I started. And there's nothing wrong with starting a design, because you can start it and you can think about what colours you want to do. So look, I'll just show you. I've just stuck a gemstone in the middle because I was thinking of what gemstones I wanted to add to it. And I wanted to see whether that one would stick, and it's quite solid. Look, it won't fall off. And it gives it that nice 5D, 3D, whatever effect to it. And the glitter gives it that nice finish. Because like for me, I like things that are sparkly and shiny. I'm sure most of the diamond painters in the community love that as well. So that's another one. Because I'm going to turn that into like a diamond painting effect by adding lots of crystals to it. And this one is one of my favourites. I started it because I love pinks and purples and lilacs. So it's a horse. But sometimes I leave it because I have to think about what colours I actually want to colour it. So I think about it. I get some inspiration and then I come back to it, because I don't want to do it all in one go and then do it the wrong colour and then feel disappointed or upset because I think I've rushed it. Because that's the thing, you don't want to rush something and feel that you've let yourself down because you've rushed it and it's not turned out as you expected. So there's nothing wrong with taking a break in between and completing it later. Coming back to it. So sorry about the rustling of the paper. I'm just trying to find my other thing I wanted to show you. So I'll just move that one out of the way. I'll just show you some diamond painting stickers which I completed at Christmas time, because you might want to have a look. I'll just leave them in the plastic so you can still see them. So you can do fun things like this. Just diamond painting stickers for a little snack. You can do this. I won't take them out of the plastic because it makes too much noise, but yeah, you can just, this was the box that it came in. You can just do little fun projects in between. You don't have to do like a big painting, or you can start a big painting. You don't have to complete it all in one go. There's no rush to complete everything. And this was there's all different things you can do. Right, I'll just show you. That's the back of the tree where you put the lights into, and this is the front of the tree. Diamond painting tree. I'll just turn it on. You turn it on at the back. This has lots of crystals. If I turn it off, you can see more of the crystals. So I'll just bring it closer so you can see it has AB crystals there, which are quite beautiful. Then it has the special stars and these larger, and then at the bottom it just has the normal 5 millimeter crystals, or 0.5 of a centimeter. And this one was from Pretty Neat Creative, but many companies sell them now, so you can get them online from most stores. You don't have to buy it from one store. And there's just something else that I wanted to show you as well. I've started this, but I've not completed it yet because I wanted to think about what. So this is another one that's by Deco Times, but I think you can see there. So these pieces come out, and you stitch. That's the back of it. So what you do, this has paper. This is the paper that comes with the kit. And on the back I've just painted it with the paint that came with the kit, just to finish it off. But on the back here I just tidied it up a little bit, the knots. But you won't see that once it's finished. And you just place it into the slots there. And what you can do, you can glue these into it once you're finished, but I've not finished it yet. So I just wanted to show you something that's going to be shown on Instagram once it's completed. That's because it's not glued in, but I'll just show you the box so you can see. So it's make your own Easter decoration. It says Easter, but I think this kind of design can be used for anniversaries, like wedding anniversaries or weddings. It can also be used for other occasions. It's quite a nice, makes like a heart shape together. But what you could do is here, like here, you could put rings. If you got an engagement or a wedding, you could hang the wedding rings on there as a wedding ring holder. Or if you wanted to surprise your wife or girlfriend or whatever, you could put jewellery on there. So there was one other thing that I wanted to show you as well. I can get to it. Actually, I'll leave it. I'll show you another time. I'll go back to my rabbit now. So, just move the light this way. So, with the technique of scratch art, I'll just check out what time it is now. 23 minutes. So with the technique of scratch art, what I usually do is I have a piece of paper, so I'm not actually leaning on the actual artwork itself. So I'll just find a position that I'm comfortable with, and I'll start to scratch away at the surface like this. So I'll scratch away. So you follow the rabbit's face like this, and you scratch away the surface. So I'm doing the lines. So I'm starting at the face here and pulling the pen outwards towards the edge of the picture. this way you produce that nice. I'll just do a little bit more, then I'll show you what I've done. So you just do it gently, and the pen is like this, you see. This one came with another kit, but I find that this one is quite good at scratching away the surface. I quite like this one. And so what you do is you just find a technique that you find comfortable with, and it's a little bit like painting. So I'll just show you. Bring that in, I'll just move the light so you can see. So here you can see you start there from where the face edge is, the cheek, and you scratch outwards. And you try not to scratch too hard, because if you scratch too hard, you'll be revealing the paper underneath, and you don't want to do that. So here you can just see the edges, so you don't want to do it too hard because you don't want to damage the paper. So if I do that, you can see the sheen of the gold. So this rabbit is actually a gold colour. So the mystery colour of the rabbit is revealed now, because I wasn't sure if this was the gold one or the silver one or the rainbow. So now you can see this one's going to be a beautiful gold rabbit. So I'm going to do more of it and talk a little bit about myself and why I got involved in craft work. And I shall do a bit more of this so you can see the technique, learn a bit more, and you can get to know a little bit more of my channel and find out why I love doing what I do. So yes, so I'll start at the beginning. So when I was young, I used to sit right next to my mum from an early age, like before I went to kindergarten. I used to sit with my mum because she used to sew clothes, and I was fascinated by my mum sewing. My mum taught herself to sew clothes because unfortunately my grandmother passed away before I was born, so I never knew my real grandmother. So my mum she self-taught herself to sew clothes. So she used to buy all these beautiful different fabrics, and I was fascinated because I used to just sit there, play with my little dolls. We used to have all these kind of different dolls back then. My favourite, I'll mention the brand, but you probably know it anyway, it was Barbie. And I also used to have these teddy bears as well. I used to have one that would talk. So I used to sit there dressing my Barbies and my other little dolls that I had, all different ones. I had this huge one that my grandfather bought me, my mum's dad. And in those days there was a shop called Hamley's or something. And my grandfather bought me this big doll. And she had like two big ponytails, one at either side. So I used to get the scraps of material from my mum. My mum used to let me have the scraps of material. So I used to dress my doll in these rags, and put little braids in her hair. So when I was little, I used to have a fringe, and it was like a Twiggy hairstyle. Call it Twiggy, but yeah. And my mum used to make me these beautiful little dresses and stuff. And that's where I got the fascination with learning to do fashion. But then I went to school, I was interested in art. I was always interested in art and colour. Colour's been a big part of my life. And my art has always been different. And when I finished from school, my art teacher was very encouraging. She told me, why don't you apply to do fashion design if you're so interested? So I applied to do fashion design at college. And then from college I went to do the next step, which was a higher degree, high diploma. And then I took a year out trying to get a job. And it was like, oh, we can't give you a job because you need to have experience. You've got some experience, but you need at least 6 months experience. Well, how can you get experience when you've been at college for 4 years and the only work placement you had was for like 2 months? How can you get a job with only 2 months experience? So I went and got a job for like a year. And then I went to learn to drive. And my dad gave me some driving lessons at the weekend to help me learn to pass my test quicker. And then I decided I'd go back into learning. So the year that I missed wasn't really that detrimental because I went into second year of university. The only thing was that the people had already made friends, so it was a bit more difficult to make friendships because people had already made their groups of friends. So that was the difficult part. And I only got my confidence going from school to college. That was when I started getting my confidence, was when I went to university. As you grow older, you get your confidence by talking to different people. And then from university, graduating from university, then I got working in different jobs and working in the industry and working with designers. So taking the product from the design point of view through to the production, taking that and then testing it and getting that test sample into a small production sample, and then getting people to test it out, and then putting it into the factory, and then from there getting it onto the shop shelves is basically my job, what I had to do, and merchandising it and making sure that product was on time. And those days the factories were in England and UK, and then from there, then when I started working, then they started moving to China. So then we started having to deal with factories in China and in Sri Lanka and India. So that's how we got more experience. But I apologise, so that's the neighbour's car. It's a very noisy car. They have like this exhaust on it. So yes, I did a lot of creative work in industry, but I also love doing my own artwork. I like knitwear, so I'll do a bit of knitwear in my spare time. Originally I started doing cross stitching, and then from cross stitching I did paper crafting. The paper crafting I did was to raise money for a charity called Meningitis in England. I wanted to raise £3,000 for a tree in memory of my niece that passed away, but unfortunately I didn't raise quite enough for the tree, but I nearly raised 3,000. It was for a tree that went in the Remembrance Garden. But yeah, then from cross stitching I went to, because my migraines got bad, from cross stitching I went on to doing other crafts like painting. Well, I do painting anyway, but then I found out about diamond painting when I came to Germany, because my cross stitching I had to leave because my migraines got too bad, and you need really lots of light and patience, and in this country in the winter it's a bit difficult to see. So my cross stitching got left behind on my knitting really, and then I got into doing these diamond paintings. So like 3 years ago is when I started doing my diamond paintings. But then when I started with my cat portrait, like I said, I got let down because of the double-sided adhesive on that and the background. So now I've been looking for a company that manufactures diamond paintings to get a custom made of my cat, because my cat turned 6 years old. Well, because we got her at Christmas, and yeah, the quality of this painting that I got purchased from a company called Cattied on Amazon. The original one I got was this one, which I've been working on, which is called World Size. Which I started, but I customised this myself because I like customising things with crystals. As a designer, you see the potential in something that other people don't see. People think I might be crazy or something, but I'm not crazy. It's just that I see things in a much different way than what other people see them. I can see the potential in something that a lot of people won't see, and they think, oh, I've scratched that a bit too hard, but never mind, because I'm busy talking. Yeah, so I see the potential in something, and I can turn something that is quite ordinary. By that, I'll just show you. I can see the potential in something that's like... The original of this was quite boring to me. It was very plain. I'll just move the light so you can see it. I'll just move it closer so you can see all the work that I've gone into it. Now you can see it better. As you can see, all these crystals I've added myself. It just came with plain diamond drills, and these are not the original ones that came with the kit. I wanted to make something rainbow. When I do a theme on my Instagram, it's usually a theme. I don't do random things. Everything's linked together. So at the moment I'm doing rainbow themed items. There you can see the effects. Because when people look at my Instagram, they see random videos and they think, oh, what's she doing? Or she's got baking on there, or she's got this. Well, actually, everything is linked together, because as a creative person, you can do creative baking, you can do everything. Everything in my life is linked. You can't do one thing and not the other. You can't just sit there doing diamond painting all day long. You can't sit there doing cooking all day long. For me, I think differently than other people. For myself personally, that's just a light. I'll just put it back on full. So yes, people might look on my Instagram and think, wow, why she got this, or why she got that? Why does she show these? I'll just show you these toys. Why does she show these? Well, I purchased these because, as you can see, it's rainbow and it's quite sparkly. It's for design inspiration. That's why I purchased them. It's come by a company called TY, and it's quality item, but I purchased it because I use it for design inspiration. That's why. Oops, sorry about that. Another thing that I do is I have a bit of fun. When I'm experimenting, I have a bit of fun. So you might see me doing this to my packaging. It doesn't come like that. It's just that rather than me wasting another paper, I'll just add these diamonds. I'll just put it out so you can see diamonds onto crystals onto my diamond painting box, because I want to experiment to see if it'll adhere to these kind of materials. and what kind of effect will I get if I add it to my diamond painting. So I will experiment on these first, because that's what designers do, they experiment. Designers have that creativity. They have to experiment first before they actually produce the final piece that they want to show. Because when you go to a manufacturer, as a manufacturer, before you go to this person that you're going to be supplying it to, you actually have to produce something that you're going to be... I'll just show you what I've done so far. Can you see the shininess? Just ignore the black bits that just needs rubbing off. I'll be cleaning that off with a cloth later on. I'll just show you what I would clean it with. So, excuse the plastic, but this is like a sponge. You can get these in any shops. It's just sponge. You can use that to clean it with. What I do is I use that once I've finished the painting. It just wipes everything off. And this is by a brand called Valida. They're just anti-static. And what I do is I just cut a little piece off this, like that. And then I just... Then can you see that? That's the outer layer that you've rubbed off. So you just clean it off with that, rather than you blowing it all away, because for me personally, I have allergies. I can't be blowing this away because I don't want to be breathing it in, all this black dust. So yeah, that's the big piece. You don't want to use all the big piece, you just cut a little piece off. And that's the sponge. So I'll just move that out of the way so it's not in my way. So yes, I have these tips that I can share with you. That's not a problem. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can always write me a message on my post. If there's a video that you like and there's something on there, just write me a comment on there. I don't mind direct messages, but it's just that I don't want to have millions and millions of direct messages on there. But once I get to know you, then I'm quite happy for you to send me direct messages. It's just that sometimes I open it and if it's somebody who I don't know and who's not followed me, and it's just some random person who sent me 10 million random messages, I'll just delete it because they're spamming my inbox and I can't see the messages that my genuine followers have sent me. And that's another thing, you get some strange people just sending you things, and sometimes as well on Instagram I've had hate messages as well. So I've actually put on some of my posts that hate is not welcome here, because as a community everybody is welcome on my Instagram, but hate is not one of them, and we don't discriminate against anybody. And on my link tree you'll see that Black Lives Matter. So if anybody wants to donate to Black Lives Matter, you can donate through the link tree on there. I don't get anything. It's not for me. It's for the Black Lives Matter cause. So they get the money and everything. Not for me personally. I don't get nothing. I'm not asking anybody for any money. What I do like is when people write kind messages. What I don't like is when I get some strange random person who's not even a follower, who has 0 posts, 0 followers, and who is a scammer. That's what I don't like. And they ask for money and things like that. I don't even know who they are, but that is one of my grizzly bear bugs. But yes, my followers, most of them I know who follow me regularly and visit every day, which I really appreciate. And I would love some new subscribers on my YouTube channel. because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. And I don't know why some of my Instagrammers don't follow me on my YouTube. I don't know if they don't have YouTube or something, I don't know. Or maybe I've advertised it wrong or something, I don't know. But on Instagram, I like to do my reels more. I'm more of a visual person. I like to show the full visual effect. I like to show everything visually. For me personally, I like 3D effects. I do the odd post sometimes, but I find posts a bit more difficult. Not difficult, but I don't know how to explain it, but as a designer, when you design and create stuff yourself, you like to show your work off in the full possible way that you can. And for me personally, I like to add the music to match the mood, and I like to do a little bit of text because I express myself through my creativity. I'm not a person that boasts or anything or things like that. I mean, I'm talking on this video is because you're not sat in front of me, but I can talk to people of all ages and all levels. It's not that I'm not a shy person or anything. It's just that I've noticed some people say, oh, why don't you buy DAC paintings, Diamond Art Club paintings? But you see, for me personally, what I spend my money on is up to me. And I don't like people saying, why don't you buy this? Why don't you buy that? Come and buy this for me. If I want to buy something, I'll buy it. If I don't want to buy something, I won't buy it. So this is what I want to recommend to people. Don't be pressured into buying something from someone just because they're pressuring you. You're your own person, you're an adult. And if you don't know anything or you want to ask questions about a diamond painting and you want some help or advice, I'm quite happy to help. And you might have noticed on my Instagram I have a code for cat eared. That code is for my followers to get a discount from cat eared. I don't get paid anything. It's not an affiliate code because other people have affiliate codes for just one product. My code is for my followers to get 10% off. That's it. That's why I got that code from them, because I want my followers to get a discount if they're going to get something from cat eared, because the quality is so great. And I've used that code myself and I've saved 10%. And I'm not pressuring people to buy anything from cat eared. If it's up to them if they want to buy it. I'm just recommending if they want to buy a mystery painting, because I've thoroughly enjoyed doing that mystery painting. It's only because of my migraines I took a break and then I went back to it. But if you noticed, when I completed that half of that picture, how fast I completed it, because I enjoyed completing it. I wanted to get the finished look because I was excited to finish it, because when I first got it as well I was excited, and then my migraine stuck and I was just really under the weather and not feeling well. And I just really hate it when I get these migraines, these cluster migraines that just last for days and days and days. I'm sure other people can relate to my problem. It's not a very nice feeling, and there is remedies which I've tried, and I've been having insomnia as well. And it's not a nice thing because it messes up your day clock, because I get up early anyway. So I'm up early in the morning. I get up at 5:45 a.m. every morning. And I've kept to my routine. The reason is because I have a cat. And you have to feed the cat on time because she has a routine as well. You can't just change your routine just for nothing. You have to be responsible for your pets. And you have to look after them because they are for life. So yeah, so I have insomnia, so I'll get up and then take all my allergy medicines and everything in the morning. First I give my cat the breakfast, and I take all my medicines and then slowly have my breakfast. So I have a green tea. Green tea is calming for your stomach as well, because I have allergies to food. So yes, living with all these problems is not good, people, but there is solutions. and you have to find those solutions. There's always a solution to everything. You just have to learn it and find it. And that's why I like helping people. If people have a problem with something, I say to them, just tell me, because some people are not confident. If you've got a problem with a diamond painting company and you can't find the solution, if the drills are missing or something, and you don't feel confident talking to them, I can drop them a message and get a reply back to them. So yeah, I can do that, which I have done, and they're being quite friendly. You just have to message it in a positive way to them, because going at them nastily is not the right way. I've seen some people be nasty to the diamond painting companies, and it's not their fault. The things that happen is beyond their control. Going to that, you don't just complain to people, you know. You have to be nice to them as well. When I get something from some companies, and I always compliment them as well, because companies like to have compliments as well. They need to know what they're doing right as well as the things that they're doing wrong, because how else will they produce things and improve things if they don't have feedback from their customers? So just because you might have had a bad experience doesn't mean you go writing 10 million pages on it on Instagram. First, go to whoever it is where you bought it from, write them a nice little message, and then give them time to respond, because remember, they might be in a different time zone, and give them time, and if they haven't responded after a certain amount of time, then write them another little message. And if that has a resolve, then you can always ask me to have a little word with them, and they usually listen to me and they'll get back to me. And most of the time it's because they might not have seen your messages, because they have that many followers. You sometimes might get overlooked, or they might have gone on holiday or something. Yeah, so that's the one thing I like about the scratch art, because you're revealing it. It's quite relaxing, it's quite therapeutic, and that's the nice thing about crafts. If you get stuck and you get stressed from one craft, just take a little break. That's why I do my baking, my cooking, and you might think, oh, why she put cooking on here? Supposed to, why is she not doing just diamond painting? Well, I'm not just a diamond painter. Why has she not got diamond painting in her name? Why is she following me? Well, not everybody does just diamond painting, you know. I'm not just a diamond painter. I do a mixed variety of crafts. So I can't just write I do just diamond painting. That's why my thingy title is my name, which is Fatima, and then design, because I design lots of different things as well. And I hope you find something that you like on my channel and that it interests you. And my followers on Instagram are quite a variety of people. And I follow a variety of people, because that's how you make new friends and friendships. And you support one another. And you don't have to buy things all the time of people. By support, you can just, if you like a post, you like it. If you watch something and you think, oh, why is she doing that? Why is she being fancy or whatever? Look, people do things, but it doesn't mean that they're rich and fancy and stuff. They're showing you ideas, like I'm showing you an idea to do something a different way. I'm trying to inspire you to better yourself. I'm trying to inspire you to save money. I'm trying to inspire you to give you some ideas. I'm trying to inspire you by showing you my culture. I'm trying to inspire you by showing you what you can achieve. I'm trying to inspire you to show you. I'm giving you my experiences. I'm giving you my tips and tricks. I'm not charging you any money on my channel or anything. I know some channels on Instagram, some big channels, some big companies, they actually charge their followers. But I'm not that sort of person. I like to pay it forward. I like to give something back to people. I'm not that kind of person. I was taught by my grandfather, treat people how you want to be treated, but treat them better, because in the end, you'll see. But I also like to see when my followers have actually listened and done what I've actually shown them, and I feel really happy when they've done that, and I feel my heart just warms, gets really happy. And then I've added them onto my story, and then they feel happy too, and they feel really happy. It's quite heartfelt feeling when you get that. And by touching people one by one to inspire them, and then you're giving them that inspiration to see things in a new light, and it's quite good, because that feeling is you've passed on something that you've learned to the next generation. That's what it's all about, because you want that craft to stay, because a lot of crafts that haven't been passed on generation to generation have died out. So I'll just show you here what I've actually been working on. So I've just cleaned off all that, so you can see the beautiful shyness. And what happens, I'll just move the light so you can see what happens. The way you scrape the lines, like here, you get that nice shine to it. And because rabbits and cats and other animals have this fur, you want to make that nice fur effect. And on my Instagram, you'll see a cat in a basket of roses. Let's put it like that, then you can see the shine. So yes, on my Instagram, you'll see a cat in a basket of roses, which is a 30 by 40 centimeters, and that's black with silver metallic rainbow foiling. And that reminds me of my cat when she sits in boxes, and she sat in a basket once as well. Yeah, so you can frame them quite easily, it's not a problem. So they make great gifts. Something like this, if you appreciate animals, looks beautiful. Can you see the shininess? So yeah, you want to follow. I'll just move a bit closer so you can see. Oops, sorry, it hit the light ring. Then you can just see like the glossiness. I'll just move it really close. I've missed bits, but those bits that I've missed, you can always, what I'll do is I'll move it, put the light on it close, and then you can just, what you want to do as much as you can, and then the bits that's left, you just do them at the end and do that touch up. Because I'm talking, I'm doing it, I'm concentrating more talking to you guys than on the picture. But yeah, when you've sat there doing, concentrating on it 100%, you can see more what you're doing. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? This is what I love about doing the different crafts. You can do, if you want to break in between diamond painting, like I'll just show you my diamond painting. You can see this is my diamond painting. I'll just remove the bottom layer. Yeah, I've just covered this up with a, can you see here, this is the, here are all the crystals. That's the Eiffel Tower. If I just move that, you can see the Eiffel Tower a little bit more there. You can see all this is crystals here, crystals. So you're probably wondering, why do I have all these trays lined up? Well, it's for these sections here, that's confetti. So I can show you a little bit of multi-placing now. I'll just get my tweezers out to show you. So here is the, so I have a toolkit. This is a toolkit from Web 30, don't know if you can see it, Web 30. This was a toolkit that was advertised for a thing called Cricut. Let's move the light so you can see it. So here, it's not focusing very well. But yeah, so here I'll be multi-placing with these tweezers. I'll just quickly show you the letter A. So there you see, the letter A is here. So with tweezers, I use tweezers a lot because this one, like that. So I do have a video up using these on my Instagram. So I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you will come and visit my Instagram, and this video will be up on YouTube. And I want to say thank you and hi if you become my new Instagram or YouTube watcher. And I want to say thank you for hosting the Whip and Chat to Mrs. Coffee, and I want to say thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you all and following me, and I'm really appreciative of this chance to showcase my work. And have a wonderful whimsical day. I like to say different sayings when I leave my post, so thank you. Bye bye for now.